Getting in some breaking news into our newsrooms on top of 7 p.m. A global news break on 5 nuclear armed countries issuing a joint statement. This is the article that has just been tweeted by Russia Today. And just a few minutes back, we had this statement come in. Five countries, 5 nuclear nations issuing a statement on atomic war and arms race. China, France, Russia, the UK and US releasing a joint statement affirming their opposition to using their nuclear arsenal for offensive purposes. They also promised to work together on nuclear disarmament, saying that we affirm that a nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought. It was a joint statement that was issued today, and nuclear use would have far-reaching consequences. We also affirm that nuclear weapons, for as long as they continue to exist, should serve defensive purposes, deter aggression and prevent war. The 5 signatories said they will continue to abide by their bilateral and multilateral proliferation, disarmament and arms control agreements and commitments, and claim that none of their nukes are targeted at each other or any other state. The 5 nuclear nations known as P5, the P5 joint statement saying that they're not the only countries in the world with atomic weapons. India and Pakistan both possess them. Israel, widely believed to have a nuclear arsenal. North Korea has also tested several nuclear devices. In fact, we had the joint statement come in form of a tweet. Let's just open that. This is the joint statement issued some time back by the P5 nations on preventing nuclear war and avoiding a nuclear arms race. That's the statement that came in some time back. We're staying with that. The breaking news coming in. Major General Sivach. Major General Sivach joining us on the phone line. General Sivach, good evening. P5 statement, preachy when it comes to nukes. The fact that China is a part of it, part of the signatories and those who issued the statement. And we know what's happening in Pakistan. General Sivach.
Yeah, no doubt about it. See, it's a very mature statement which is given by P5 countries that as far as the nuclear warfare is concerned, it is not basically a nuclear weapon is not a weapon of war. It is a weapon of deterrence and peace. And therefore, there should be no arms race. And very clearly, P5, if they are getting together, it is a sign of unity. See, remember today in the world, the maximum weapon system, nuclear warheads are with US and Russia. And thereafter it is China, and then France and England. Now, all these countries, they decide that the nuclear weapons are not a weapon of war and they do not have arms race. It will bring peace in the whole world. There are countries other than that which has weapons of nuclear arsenal like India, Pakistan, also Israel and to some extent North Korea. But having said so, if the P5 take a decision, it's a very good move. And in case Russia and US, which have almost about 15,000 nukes with them, if they decide that they won't be an arms race, I think it is a step in the right direction because nuclear warfare can be a disaster in the world. It is not a weapon of war, it is a weapon of deterrence and peace, and it should be used that way. So I suppose a very good move, but whatever they have said, it should be followed. Our worry is country like Pakistan, which has almost about 250 to 300 warheads with them. These weapons are not in a safe hands. And there is always chance the way the financial crisis is taking place in Pakistan, instability can come. And these weapons can fall into the hand of terrorists. That can be a disaster for the world. Now, these are the main issues with these P5 should also discuss. Country like Pakistan, which is unstable.
General Sivach, quickly just stay with me. I'm quickly getting General Sinha as well. General Sinha, quickly, if I can get your response to this P5 nations and the statement that has just been issued on nuclear, disarmament. Do you think China can be taken at face value when they preach on not using nukes?
Niranjan, this is absolutely hypocrisy on the part of this country. See, the China, Russia, US, France and UK, they have got the biggest stockpile of nuclear weapons. If they are saying they should do it, China has just started. They want to compete with the United States of America. Silos are being made, their enrichments are going on, they are procuring the nuclear, fissing materials. and they are issuing this joint statement. And if you see, they are also the members of the permanent five. If they were so serious about the whole thing, they should first do it. The whole world will follow. Nuclear proliferation came and was against nuclear proliferation to the country. But these people were stockpiling it and then preaching. They are asking others not to do it, but they will do it. China, as on today, they are trying to compete with the United States of America, followed by the Russia. U.S. has got the biggest stockpile of nuclear weapons, followed by Russia. Now, the China wants to catch up. So this is a total say on the part of these countries. If they want to do it, they have to first take a step and show the world that they are serious about it. The China should stop, making sallows and making, the nuclear, trying to catch up with the United States of America. This is my personal response.